Because if you look at the singular point of failure in a young man's life, it's when he loses a male role model. And it's interesting because we have the second most single-parent homes in the world behind Sweden. And when we say single parent, 92% of the time that means it's a single mother. And what's interesting is the data shows that the daughters of single mothers have the same outcomes, same college attendance, same income. Boys, once they lose a male role model, immediately become dramatically more likely to be incarcerated, dramatically less likely to graduate from high school, dramatically more likely to suffer from addiction. What it ends up is that while boys are physically stronger, they're emotionally and mentally much weaker. Just because you say it's really important that a boy have a man involved in his life, that's in no way diminishing the superheroes that are single mothers. But I think we have to acknowledge that it is really important that men be involved. And that's the problem with schools now that don't have enough men, because there's an entire generation of young men that go through their lives until they're 25 with absolutely no men involved. And if you have kids, you see that occasionally dad just plays a bigger role, his physical size, his voice, whatever it might be. But the ultimate expression of masculinity is getting involved in the life of a boy that isn't yours. You might have love to give, and you might see a 15-year-old boy that could use your help, and it feels unnatural to get involved in his life. And that's not true.
Yeah, the culture of mentorship has waned, to say the least. And, I think it's fair to say that America was built on the idea of apprenticeship and mentorship. But that culture seems to have evaporated. Like, where are the mentors? Where are the sage counsels and the, healthy masculine men who are helping to guide the next generation?
Well, I got it from coaches, but a lot of kids aren't going to church now. They used to get it from the reverend or the rabbi.
Community-oriented programs have gone away. What are the rates of young men in sports? Is it the way that it was when we were kids? Are less young men participating in sports? And where are the other healthy outlets for the young men in need of mentorship?
Engaging in a sport has become not a luxury item, but pretty close. Even if you look at the college athletes, outside of basketball and football, it's disproportionately rich kids.